This is for my beloved speech therapist friends out there in Muskegon County, utilizing LAMP to support the AAC needs of their students. This is a demonstration on what we can do to archive student vocabulary files and how we can keep them organized in Ishareprc for LAMP. So I'm going to go ahead. This is it. This is what you can do. You go to Ishareprc and we log in. And of course I've already logged in. So anyway, but the email address, and that's included in documentation, maisdat@muskegonisd.org. The password, very secretive, capital A, capital C, MAISD2 will get you in. This is what we get when you upload things to Ishareprc from the iPad. They get plopped into a general category called My Files. And since I'm here, these are not my files, although I do have a couple. But you can see that there's an issue here. We've got many. And we've got many that have the same names. And so it's hard to say who needs what. And in most situations where an iPad is damaged and a new vocabulary needs to be found, which one would you select or suggest that I use? It's confusing to me, and I bet it's confusing to you. So one, we need to be more organized in our uploading. This can only be done online, but with the thanks to Teresa Augustiniak, world famous SLP from the Muskegon Area Intermediate School District, let's go up to my collections and see what she has done. I must say that I did add a couple of these, but she types so dang fast I can't keep up with her. Look at, we have some, these were previously done. I think I might have done these, but notice that each district now has its own category. Very useful for organizing your vocabulary files. Does this mean that you couldn't add a collection to say Nelson School or Moon School or Twin Lake Elementary? Yes, you could. Simply add a collection, title it up. Let's try Twin Lake. L. Pretty good. You want to spell out elementary? Go ahead. I'm not a very good typist. You get the idea. And the description might be whatever you want it to be. You can invite other therapists from Twin Lake, but I know that there's not that many, so maybe you wouldn't do that. And then you save it. And if I go back to my collections, I can see that it always ends up at the last. There's my new category. I can't necessarily put categories in categories, but you get the idea. You can save yourself a lot of time going right to Twin Lake, finding the files for student A, and restoring and bringing those devices back to use as soon as possible. So we'll take a look at an iPad later and how that looks when we back it up. But what do we do about our existing files? There's a lot of stuff here, and Capilla gets nervous. He wants to make sure that kids have what they want, and when someone says that, little Harriet broke the iPad screen, and while I can repair it, I can't often find the correct vocabulary. Heaven forbid you forgot to back it up, then you get to start all over, and everybody likes doing things 2 or 3 times. I know I do. But let's say, for instance, this one right here, 84 keyboard ABC Symphonics. I know who made this, and it's, I think, my good friend Corinne Hauer. It has a keyboard with Zoophonics images in it. Let's say you might want to keep that, or maybe you want to edit that and put it in your file. You simply go to Edit Details. You can change the name to, we'll call it Jim Zoo Phonics. I really typed that out in a hurry. And I can add more stuff if I wish. But notice down here under Type, it's listed as private, but I can also open up collections, and this is where the collection idea really takes shape. There they all are. Look, even Twin Lake. So I select Capilla because that's who I am, and I can save it there. And I go back here. I can go back to my files or go to my collections and repeat that process. But if we look in Capilla now, and I'm sorry, select that little eye icon, you'll see that Jim Zoophonics is there, and that's how we can organize our vocabularies for our students and make things efficient and safe for archiving our students' files. And Capilla, his hair is gray. The next step is it's going to fall out. We don't need that. Well, yes, I do. Maybe I can get the most out of it. But that's Ishareprc, using collections to organize our vocabulary. Have fun.